Hey everyone, I'm Zach Mueller.
And I'm Christen Gerhardt.
And welcome back to Exposé.
Thanks, Zach.
Hey,
so sweet of
Sorry,
you.
I was just welcoming back the viewers, not you specifically, but yeah, welcome back to you too.
Well, I don't want your welcome now anyway.
Well, fine! Intro. Play the intro. Thank you all for coming back once again. Now it's time for Christen to do the news. Not me this week. You're welcome. Christen, proceed.
Thank you. David Copperfield's Q&A on Reddit made it to the front page. With over 6,000 comments and questions, we hope that more magic personalities follow in David's example and post more Q&As on Reddit in the weeks to come. So if you haven't checked it out already, do so immediately. It is definitely worth your time. What are you doing?
Hey.
A video has surfaced of young Neil Patrick Harris performing a mentalism routine for Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show. If you haven't seen this already, you're definitely going to want to check it out because it's pretty rad. Carter Beats the Devil, a historical fiction centering around a magician on the run to clear his name after he's suspected in the death of the president, may finally make it to the big screen thanks to Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who most recently put out 21 Jump Street. Paramount originally optioned the book in 2002 for Tom Cruise to star and his banner Cruise Wagner to produce. Once that deal lapsed, AMC tried turning it into a TV series, but that deal fell through as well. So we wish Phil Lord and Chris Miller lots of luck with this amazing project. Marco Tempest recently gave his latest augmented reality demonstration at Google Zeitgeist Minds. If you saw Marco's most recent TED Talks, this is very similar, but if you skip to about 6 minutes into the video, you can see a brief Q&A. Now I'm gonna throw it over to Zach for the latest and
Okay.
Sorry. And greatest.
It's my turn, so you can leave. I'm sorry about that. I get really defensive about my segment. No! On the wire this week, we have no new releases. What's going on? Where is Shin Lim and Dalton Wayne when you need them? We had several rad new videos on the media section this week, including a performance of Pressure by Jarek120 to the YouTuber Daystorm. Sidebar, I saw Daystorm perform last year at the Digitor at the El Rey Theater. Wasn't that good? Jarek performs Pressure awesomely, and I really like how he handed him the phone while the balloon was still wrapped around it. Just gave it a little bit of extra awesome, and Daystorm's reaction is phenomenal, so go check it out. And lastly, in the media section, we have the results to last week's Saturday night contest, in which Andrei and Patrick battled each other to see who could do the most Charlier cuts in 60 seconds.
It's actually who could do the most push-ups in 60 seconds.
That makes a lot more sense, and Andrei definitely won. Although I can see why Michael Herp wasn't a contestant, am I right?
I can see why you weren't a contestant.
Shut up. And the person who guessed correctly got a 6-pack of White Monarchs, which don't even exist yet. I mean, they exist, but no one really has them, except for me. Be sure to check out our forums every single Saturday in order to join in on the fun and to win some awesome prizes. Possibly win some awesome prizes. I can't guarantee that you'll win a prize, but you'll have a good time. I can't guarantee that either, but hopefully you will. That's all for my segment this week. Now it's time to throw it over to Mr. Rob Anderson, who has an awesome interview with the one and only Homer Liwag. Rob, take it away.
What up, guys? Homer Liwag is one of the most influential creators in the world of magic today, as well as a visual arts genius. He's currently working behind the scenes on David Copperfield's creative team in Las Vegas. Guess what's got 2 thumbs and is interviewing Homer Liwag right now? Andrei Jick. Let's check out what they're up to.
So I'm here with Andrei Jick right now, and I'm learning my anaconda. You have any good tips for everyone? Oh, wait a minute, you're interviewing me. Since you like to do that beep. Artex laugh cut.
Homer, so you've obviously been doing this for quite a while now. What are some things to learn in order to get started with videography?
Well, you need to learn basic skills, and the only way to really do that is to do it. And some people get and I've done this many times, and I'm trying to get over it. People get hung up with equipment. I need this camera, I need these lights, I need this software. You know, you can do amazing photography with a disposable camera. You have amazing light out there. This is all lit naturally. You have amazing light out there. You don't need a room full of equipment. You don't need incredible cameras. You know, when I did Coin One in 2006, so many people tell me, oh, I love your camera work in Coin One. What camera work? It's a camera on a tripod. That's all it is. But it was a composition. I chose a certain part of my living room floor that was gray. I put a gray stool that was a circle, and I did all my hands in a circle with the camera looking down from the same exact point of view as the spectator looks at the trick. So that composition is what made that trick look as well as it did.
Well, how important is proper lighting?
I make fun of lighting all the time because I shouldn't, because I'm still learning. You know, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life learning how to light something. I have amazing teachers like Larry Fong and the Sun to basically, you know, teach me what lighting is about. So that is not the most important part. You can have a horribly lit video as long as the content's good. Content is king, because you could have a beautifully lit studio, professional cameras, jibs, steady cams, track and dolly, but if the content of what you're teaching is not clear, then it doesn't matter. You just painted a very pretty picture of crap. So content's king. It's like in a movie, even if it's lit badly or the audio is okay, if the content and the story are on point, then it's still effective.
Well, thank you so much, Homer, for joining us.
Thank you, Andrei. Thank you, Rob, for these questions. And all I can say is just keep improving. Never stand still. Keep improving. Every time you do something, get better. And never think that you're so good that you can't get better. That's impossible. And back to you, Rob.
Thanks, guys. But seriously, that was awesome. Let's kick it over to Michael to see what's going on behind the scenes at theory11.
All right, so I want to talk about the White Monarchs situation. We actually attempted a second release window last week, and our servers crashed yet again. We were terribly embarrassed and frustrated. We had been preparing all week, night and day, upgrading our servers to 5 times the capacity. On the day of launch, we actually had 30,000 page requests per minute. The response was just out of control. It was awesome. But our servers just couldn't handle the traffic, and we crashed. I know you guys were frustrated. We were super frustrated. We want to get these cards out there, so we're going to be postponing any future windows until we're 100% positive that this will not happen again. We promise this won't happen again. Now, we've seen them on eBay. They're going for like $100 a deck. We don't want you to buy that for those prices. That's just outrageous. So in the meantime, we're going to be giving you free Monarchs through contests and giveaways on Facebook and the forums. So that'll give you a chance to get some of these decks into your hands for free. Again, we're going to have future release windows. We don't have any dates set yet, but we will definitely keep you guys updated. Again, thanks for the awesome support. I mean, the response has been absolutely phenomenal. You guys have been great. And we apologize for the 2 crashes, and we're gonna do our best to get these out there without a crash. We'll keep you guys updated. Thanks again.
Once again, I want to thank you all for watching on behalf of myself, Christen, Rob, Andrei, Michael, JB,
Lyle,
Casey Rudd, Lyle,
Katie.
Brian Aucoin, Katie Kenner,
Copperfield.
David Copperfield.
Copperfield.
Before we sign off, I have a deck of cards here, Christen.
Oh,
and,
really?
In this deck of cards, we have 1 card face down. We
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
what it
I know
is.
what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to compete in the contest, but if you
But we
can
could.
if you can figure out what this is, and you can do some process of elimination by not guessing these. First person to guess correctly, what do they win, Christen?
A deck of White
Monarchs. White
ones.
The White Monarchs.
But there will be 2 winners, one on YouTube and one on the media section, so be sure to comment on both. It will improve your chances of winning.
You can't win twice, but
White Monarchs.
you get double the chances.
It'll be pretty good.
Who doesn't want
I
that?
like it.
We'll see you.
I'll see you next Friday.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's next Friday. We always do it on Friday.
Just,
You
it
know
doesn't sound
that
right.
today's Friday,
Is
right?
it next Friday?
It's next Friday.
It doesn't. It just
It's
seems like it's something
Friday.
else. It's
You
just-
mean the day
I'll
after
get it,
Thursday?
I'll get it. Hold on.
You mean Friday. The day before Saturday. The only day we ever do it. Not it, obviously.
Oh, see you next Friday.
Friday, Friday.